Good morning and welcome in this HTML5 course. In this chapter we're going to make a project to know how to create your personal activity. We are going to be able to start again from zero. I just made a file on my desktop that I called project, and inside this one create our file index.html. So we will put our doc type, we will put a title. Our title will be, for example, my personal activity. So, mon activité personnelle. And I will create my H1 and the list of my activities. We will put on H1. So we will put mon activité personnelle. And we will put a list of our activities with, of course, a link, and in the link a paragraph. Also, I don't need to skip a line here. So, for example, I will put appel maman, and I will also come to put on an icon. For the choose of our icons, we will go to the set material icons. This set we have quite a lot of icons in self-service, as you can see. We're going to click on developer guide and on icon font for the web. I'm simply going to copy this link to be able to use our icons. So I'm going to copy the link here, and now I'm going to be able to use our icons. So to use them, we need an I tag, and we're going to use a class called material icon. We are going to put a face, for example, so it's going to be face. It's not going to be the writing face, but it's going to be the logo of a face. So if I now update, you can see that I have my little icon with my little face and my little link, appel maman. So we're going to add a little bit of style to our page. We are going to put, for example, a style tag here, and then we are going to play with our selectors. First, we are going to work on the body. We're going to put a font family. We are going to choose Verdana. Then the H1, we are going to put a font size, large, and the text align, center. What it gives us is already not bad. Then we will work on our UL, so we will remove the little list styles. We will put none. We will put a padding at 0. Okay. And a text align center. Then we will work on the ally. And on the ally we will put a width of, for example, 70 pixels, a margin of 10 pixels, a padding of 10 pixels too. Okay, that is not bad, and we're going to put a background color that we're going to define on a rather light gray. So, okay, let's see if we add an activity. What does it give us? If I update, it comes to be put underneath. That's not what I want. I want it to come to be next to it. So for that, I'm going to add a float. So left, I update, and it's well next to. We are also going to play with our class. We put a material icon class. It's here. I'm going to show it to you. It's here, our class icon. And I'm just going to put a font size at 50 pixels. So it's better. My icons are bigger. I'm also going to call my link. And I'm going to remove the fact that it's highlighted. I'm also going to tell my ally paragraph to have a smaller size. So we will put small. Great. The problem we're going to have is that if I put my cursor on my icon, it's clickable. If I put my cursor on my paragraph, it's clickable. But if I put my cursor on the background, it's not clickable. For our mobile applications, for the rendering on our phone, we want the whole zone to be clickable because it will be difficult to click exactly on a small zone with our finger. So I want my whole zone in gray to be clickable. How I'm going to do that? Why is it that in fact we are in a LA? You see that our link is in a LA. It's an inline element. I need to be a block, so I will simply comb and tell it to behave as a block. I put display block, and that way if I refresh, you see that if I'm on my gray area, I can click. I'm going to put a background so you can see the difference. We're going to put red. So if I click on anything with a red background, I can. Now if I put on the gray part, I can't. Why? Because in fact we had put a padding. So here you see that on our LA we have a padding. So here I'm going to put a padding at 0 and I'm going to put my padding on my A instead. In this way, I will have all my area that will be clickable. So you see that no matter where I put my cursor, I can click. So I don't need the red background. It was just to show the example. So I update. So now that my element is block type, I will be able to put the width directly on my link. So I update. Great, everything is clickable. Okay, so now we can really start working on the project.